What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris. So happy Monday, everybody. And it's that time for talk about what I've melted this week. I had some good ones. Yeah, got some good things in here to talk about. Both Scentsy and Vendor. Um, yeah. Anyway, not going to beat around the bush any longer. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's get started. And first up, Scentsy, and that is White Sands, one of my favorites. I have a good supply of White Sands. White Sands is, this is Night Blooming Jasmine, softened by coconut milk and rice, enveloped in the gentlest breeze. There's something about this scent. It's just pretty. It's the perfect bathroom scent. To me, it is warm. It's cozy. It seems a little spicy. Now, I don't know if that is the rice in here, but it's like spicy. Not like, or it could be the night blooming jasmine. That could be like a spicy flower. When I'm saying spicy, I'm not saying like, cinnamon and cloves. And it's not like that. It's spicy. Like an oriental spice. You know what I mean? Like when you know how like oriental fragrances are like a spicy mixture. I mean, this doesn't smell oriental fragrance, but it's something spicy about it. And yeah, White Sands, just beautiful. It's very, like I said, it's warm, it's comforting. It's cashmere like, maybe, and I feel like it's got that richness and depth that amber can give to a fragrance. I mean, there's no amber in here, but it's just that warmth. It's that type of feeling that you get from the bar. And that's White Sands from Scentsy. No longer available. That was a bring back my bar. Oh, I'm not sure when. I know this bar was received in 823, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's, I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, another favorite, almond croissant. I am so excited that this is coming back to the Scentsy Club to be put into your club. I did add almond croissant. It's just, I think, I would say that this is my favorite bakery that Scentsy does. Don't get me wrong, I love breakfast in bed too. But this one, there's just, oh my gosh. And scent notes, super similar. I mean, super simple. Fresh baked croissant is made even more heavenly with cinnamon sugar and an infusion of almond. When you close your eyes and smell this, you just see a fresh, flaky croissant, and I could see like slivered almonds on it, and it's just so good. The almond is like, it's that bakery almond, and it's just rich, and everything about this is rich and delicious. Now it says there's cinnamon sugar here, but you're not really getting, there's just like, it's just a sweetness that comes off of it, an ever so slightly hint of cinnamon. You don't necessarily smell cinnamon with this. You just smell this buttery almond fragrance, and you really get that flaky pastry from the croissant. So good. Oh my God, this is good. I'm so excited that this is back. I really am. Another favorite. This is not the one that's coming back to bring back my bar. It's Woodland Suede. I love this, and in fact, I think this was my last bar. Woodland Meadow. is back to be able to put in your club, not woodland suede. And I'm very disappointed because this used to be in my club when I first had one and I deleted it. Retreat to a tranquil wooded wonderland redolent with red oak, smoky cedar, suede musk, and bright winter lemon. This is just, oh my God. This is a beautiful woodsy. You do get that bright lemon in here. It kind of lifts those heavy scent notes from the oak and the suede and the cedar. Those are heavy woody notes, and that lemon just brightens it. So where it's not so woody. It's beautiful. It is just so beautiful. It's very masculine in a good way. I actually warm this in my living space. So even though it could come off as a cologne to certain people, to many people, but that woodsiness, that woodsy vibe just kind of outweighs that heavy cologne note that some may get from this in a way. Because I could see where this could be read as a masculine cologne, but at the same time, I get a very good woodsy vibe from it. It's gorgeous. I love woodland suede. In fact, I'm just going to check my club real quick here. Not my club, my spreadsheet. Okay, with the program. Let's see. Open. Go to my Scentsy. Oh no, I got 1 bar left. Now what do? Do I hoard it? I don't know. Anyway, woodland suede. You guys, if this ever comes back or if it comes up for a vote, give it a vote. If you see it, grab yourself a bar and try it out. All right, lastly is another one of my very favorites. It has been discontinued. I was hoping they would have reopened it for the club because I'd like to put more. I'd like to up my bars. And that is around the campfire. Oh, one is 24, one is 25. Okay, so around the campfire, I warmed 2 bars. So now I have 2 bars left on hand. I don't remember how many I put in my club. Might be 4. This scent right here is, for me, this is a top Scentsy scent for me. This almond croissant. This is make some memories in the mountain air as notes of fresh fallen wood and smoky embers help set the scene. This is beautiful. Oh my God. It is just, it's not smoky. It's like a sweet log that was on the campfire. The fire's out, the smoke is gone, and it's just that, you know how you get the glowing red log of wood? It's the smell coming off that wood. So it's fiery, like that burning without the smoke, and it's sweet, and it's just beautiful. So I warmed 2 of those. I've got 2 left, and they're in my club, but I would like to have upped it just to make sure I have enough, because now I can only melt it 1 more time. So that's what I mean when my cushion is small now, because now I've only got 1 melt left on it. Okay, let's move on to Vendor Wax. I'm going to start off with the single. This was sent to me by April, April Lee, the wax queen. She had sent me this, I don't know, maybe it was last year. And I melted it when I got it, and was going through my wax, and I thought, oh, let me pull this one again. And that is Blackberry Jackie O by Vintage Chic. Right? I can't read this. Does this say Vintage Chic? Who's this by? Oh my God. Yeah, Vintage Chic. This was nice. This was very simple scent. It is actually vanilla bean cake with blackberry filling topped with whipped marshmallows. This was just a very sweet and creamy raspberry. Or blackberry. Oh my God. Yes, it was nice. I did it in the office here. It was very it was like a relaxing bakery because it didn't overstimulate the senses. You know, it was just this beautiful vanilla creamy blackberry scent. It was a bakery, but it was just like I said, relaxing. You know, like some bakeries are like almond croissant for me is like almost overstimulating because it's kind of like I just want to sit there and just close my eye and I just want to smell it. It could distract me from things. This was more of a, well, that's nice. That type of scent. Just creamy, sweet, very nice. I like this one. That was good. All right, so let's move on. I did melt some Super Tarts. She is doing another Wax Wednesday. I'm very excited. I will not go overboard, and depending on what's on the list, I may not shop at all. There are specific scents that I am particularly looking for. If they become available, I will go on and purchase. Campfire Stories would be one. God, I had them. Sleep Tight and Stay Awake. I think I still have 2 bags. I don't know about Jaws. I don't know how much I have. One of the scents I have here, is a definite repurchase. Birds. I like birds. So yeah, depending on what's on the list, I'm not sure I'm willing to go in and blind buy like things that I've never smelled because I'm trying to move away from that right now. However, I have so little of set of Super Tarts on hand that I could pick up a few blinds. It's not going to hurt me because it's like I don't have a ton, right? Anyway, let's talk about what I did melt. This one here. And when I purchased this, I just want to open it up. I only bought 1 bag because I had never smelled it. And now I'm kind of sorry I didn't buy 2 because now I only have 1 more warm left in this. And that is Yippee-Ki-Yay. This was so good. Oh, okay. So again, simple scent notes. This is baked sugar cookies. Oh my God. See, look at the bag is so dark and the writing is so small. Now, if I get in there, you can read it. Baked sugar cookies. Oh, something pine needles. Hint? Or is it just baked sugar cookies and pine needles? Anyway, you guys, oh my God. You know what? On cold does nothing like what it smells like. It does nothing for it. I liked it when I smelled it on cold. I was like, oh, this is so good. Now that I've warmed it, even better. The cold does it no justice. None. It is just it's rustic. That's what it's like, rustic bakery, right? You get these buttery sugar cookies. Like I just picture like one of those soft sugar cookies that just kind of like bends and then falls apart and they're buttery. Um, and the pine needles are sweet. There's nothing sharp about this at all. It's very sweet and rustic. It's rustic bakery. It's like cabin cookies, like cookies that you're baking in the forest. So, so good. And if she does this for Wax Wednesday, I will be repurchasing it. Um, I don't know why I don't regularly shop Super Tarts. No particular reason. Um, she mainly does, most of the time she does RTS, ready to ship. And so what'll happen is she'll have certain day where she'll open the website up and it's like Hunger Games. And I don't know. I don't know. Because let me tell you something. Her wax, anything I've ever warmed from Super Tarts performs phenomenal in my house, in my Scentsy warmers. It really does. Um, yeah, there's nothing more I could say. It's just a fantastic performer. And like I said, I think it's kind of like I'm always a day late and a dollar short. That's what it is, was when she does have her RTS and she's got clams and whatever. And it's, oh, missed it. Or, not that you miss it, but I didn't get there in time to get anything that I may have been interested in. So I appreciate when she does do these Wax Wednesdays because you get the opportunity to, well, this year's different. She's doing a little different. Usually she has more than 75 cents. Usually it's unlimited. So if you wanted to go in there and let's say she had 50 cents you wanted, and you wanted to order 2 large Bam bags of this is a Bam bag. Okay. You wanted to order 2 of these of every scent. So you wanted 100 bags of wax. Say you were going to order 100 bags. She is putting a limit on. So when this pre-order starts for Wax Wednesday, things could actually sell out before the order closes. And so it's not unlimited. She's now, in the past, it takes a very, very, very long time for delivery. For me, I don't care. I know a lot of people do. I don't. I've got a lot of wax. I'm not sitting here going, oh, I wish that wax would get here because I don't have nothing to melt. I don't care. Now, if you see, this is marked 5/25. This was actually ordered in November of last year, and I received it in May. I was fine with that. But she's trying to make some changes because it was just her, and the Wax Wednesdays are huge. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my spiel on that. And I believe I think it's November 19th. Let me just, you know what, I'll do them better. I would just go on to the Super Tarts website and I will let you know exactly. Okay. In fact, I think she may have the list up. I don't know. Let me just give you the information. Pre-order, she's getting 2 pre-orders. I don't understand this. Pre-order number 1 opens up Wednesday, 11/19 at 12:01 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast like myself, that pre-order is opening up at 3 a.m. So, and it will remain open until we hit the max quantity. And those orders will ship January 7th through the 14th. Then at 12 noon, I see what she's doing. So, and then at 12 noon, which would be 3 o'clock East Coast time, PM, oh, duh, on that Wednesday, the 19th, she's going to open up pre-order number 2, which will ship February 18th to the 25th. I'm not sure what the deal is there. I don't know. So basically, Wednesday the 19th at either 12:01 in the morning if you're Pacific, 3 a.m. on the East Coast. Don't ask me the in-between times. I get confused with that. And then a pre-order number 2, same day, but will ship in February. And that will be at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. on East Coast. Okay. I'm still not done talking about Super Tarts. Then I melted La Push. This one's really, really good. I did this in my bathroom, and I could smell it, which was nice. This is Raindrops, Sage Leaf, and Orange Peel. Very fresh, very clean, very bright. Yeah, I love the herbal notes in here. That sage with the watery raindrops. It was just really nice. And you do get that orange, a little blast of orange on the back end. It's just really nice. It's a nice bathroom scent for all year. I would melt this. I think I would melt this like in my living area in like spring, because it's very bright. It's very alive, and it just makes you feel like renewed. So like, everything renews itself in the spring. So yeah, I would melt this on occasion, because generally this isn't something I like to smell in the actual house. I'm more atmospheric. But La Push. Okay, then we got some Teddy Bees. Teddy Bees, Teddy Bees. All right, so this one here is I Heart Vanilla Pear. Stephanie had sent this one to me. She was not crazy about this on Cold Sniff, and I don't remember. I think I had wanted to pick it up and I didn't pick it up. I don't remember, but she sent me hers. I don't even think she melted it. I think that just on Cold Sniff, she didn't care for it. So this is creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, marshmallow and magnolias. Okay, so that's boardwalk marshmallow clouds, blended with sweet pear and sugar nectar. We're struggling with this one because it was so light. So light. I'm cold. I love the smell of it. It's beautiful. And I melted it in my bedroom, and I struggled hard to smell this in the bedroom. I really, really did. And that's a fair amount I melted in the bedroom. And considering my bedroom's not very big, so keep that in mind. It's not a big room. It's beautiful. You get that beautiful boardwalk marshmallow cloud. So it's like a super creamy vanilla, sweet. The magnolia adds a bit of a perfume hint to it. That magnolia flower, not floral per se. It just kind of makes the marshmallowy vanilla smell a little more on a perfume note. And then there's this nice pear in here. Fresh, juicy pear, not baked. But I struggled. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to give it another try to see, but Yeah, I struggled with it. The next one from Sassy Girl. Again, I struggled a bit with this one too, and that's Lady Leanna. This is, I don't know why I'm having a hard time putting these on. This is Vanilla Birch, Cashmere Plum, Beach Treats, and a hint of Palo Santo. Very beautiful. Love this on cold. Really get the Cashmere Plum. You get that beautiful, what's the word I'm looking for? Plum note with that cashmere. So it's like plum and sandalwood and what else is in cashmere? I'm telling you about cold right now. Um the Palo Santo is there, subtle but nice. The Beach Treats again is marshmallow, salty sea air, roasted marshmallows or toasted marshmallow. I can't. It's Bath and Body Works Beach Nights. Okay, so this is a beautiful bedroom scent. You've got the sweetness from the plum. That cashmere really shines through. Very lovely. However, again, this was super, super light in my bedroom. I I don't normally have issues with the bedroom scents. Um, every now and then, but I had two this week and they were both Teddy Bees that I couldn't. They were there. I had to really, really search hard for it. I want to be able to walk into the room and go, oh, it smells good in here. But no, I had to go in there and go, where's my scent? Where is it? Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, I don't want that. I want to be able to just walk into it and be like, oh, yeah, I like the way it smells in here. And this one, I didn't get that. It's sad because this is pretty. I don't know. I'm thinking I will probably just set it aside and give it another try at another time. Maybe it was the day. Maybe it was the airflow in the house that day. It's been very cold here, but the heat is sporadically kicking on. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the issue. But then I melted this baby. Milk of the Poppy. This is one of my very favorite scents from Teddy Bees. I've got another loaf on the way. I think I have, I don't know if I've got two loaves in there or just one. And I got like a spot or something on my glasses. 99% sure when she does her ready to ship, once she gets all the the shipments out. Mine, I did get a shipping notice, so the label's printed. So I'm assuming it'll be could be next week, maybe. I don't know. But when she does the RTS for that pre-order, I'm going in. I'm grabbing one Milk of the Poppy because I could melt this every single day for a week, 2 weeks, and be perfectly happy. I love this scent. So I do have another loaf coming, and I think I'm going to pick up two more loaves. This is a milky white. What the hell? Oh no, I'm reading what Milk of the Poppy is. I'm like, this ain't what the scent notes are. It says a milky white medicinal poppy potion made from the poppy plant and It is used as a painkiller. I'm like, what? Okay, that was, all right. It is Palo Santo and the richest creamy vanilla. That's it. And it is. It is just this beautiful, intense vanilla. And then it's got that Palo Santo with it. So it becomes, oh, just, it becomes everything. Oh my God, I love this so much. I can't even tell you. It is so vanilla. It's like vanilla perfume. That's what it reminds me of. Just like a super rich, milky, creamy vanilla perfume. Because the Palo Santo is adding in that cologne note, but this is, I, it's not cologne. To me, it's a beautiful perfume. Creamy, just, oh, rich and warm and cozy. And God, I love this scent. I love it so much. So much. Milk of the coffee. Going in, grabbing more loaves so that next fall and winter, I'll have it. And then hopefully next fall, she pours it again so I could buy 2 more loaves or 3 for the following year. Because I like to let her stuff sit. I tried to warm things sooner, and I've always had bad luck. Oh, anyway, I forgot about this one. This is Lavender and Speckles, and this is Brighton. I actually warmed this 2 days, 2 separate times, because I thought, why not? I like it. Brighton is white oak and vanilla, velvet vanilla, spiced honey, and patchouli. This is beautiful. I did this in my bathroom. This is a scent I would melt in my living area. However, it's for the time of year, the season, it's more appropriate for the bathroom right now. This is so pretty. I think this is oh God, this is Amy's blend from Happily Scented Home. Is it Happily Scented Home or Happily Scented Life? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Anyway, Brighton. This is just so pretty. The patchouli in here is very perfumey patchouli. It's not like that earthy, dirty patchouli. It's earthy pretty, not earthy dirty. Oh my God, there's a sweetness here and a floral in here. A little bit of a woodsy note. It's just, this is beautiful. I absolutely love this. I think I have one more brittle, I think. And that's Brighton from Lavender and Speckles. Okay, let's move on to Teddy Bees. I don't know. I was in a mood one day, and I thought, I'm going to melt some of this in the office today. And that is muscadine and muscadine bubblegum. Don't ask me why. These scent notes are something to be like, Chris, you like that? I know, right? Because this isn't me. But I don't know what it is. Sweet, juicy muscadine grapes, peach, wild berries, bubblegum, and vanilla. First of all, powerhouse. This throws so good. But you know what? We're talking about Sassy Girl. For me, she's the top. She's better than any vendor I've tried. Her shit works for me all the time. Just saying. I don't ever have to worry. I received this, though this is from May, but still, I don't have to worry. If I wanted to melt this in May, I'd melt it in May when I got it. It would have worked. No cure time from door to warmers. And I get excellent performance all the time. It's consistent. It's never hit and miss. Oh, is this one going to work today? I don't deal with any of that. The only thing I deal with is if I choose a bar and I don't like it is because I just didn't like it. That's on me. You know, we don't always like everything we buy. Um, but I didn't say it didn't perform because, in fact, I've got one in here that I did not like. And yes, this here is bubblegum, not like juicy fruit or not juicy fruit. What's that? Hubba Bubba? It's not like that. It's not like Bubblicious. It's more like bazooka bubble gum, like the real traditional bubble gum. There's a little bit of a muskiness to it, and it's very sweet. It's fruity without being like a fruit bowl. Um, it's a fun scent. I like to warm this when I just want to feel like just happy. It's just a happy scent. There's nothing complicated. It just is, and I absolutely love this one. Stephanie from Stuff Loves Life's got me hooked on that one. Next up, Ladies in Lavender. Now I got this in September. It's throwing just fine. I did this one in my bedroom. It was beautiful. This is vanilla lace, salty sea air, toasted marshmallows, and sweet lavender. So we've got salty sea air and toasted marshmallows. So we got kind of like a beach nights thing going on here, but then we got sweet lavender and vanilla lace. So, oh God, it's so pretty. It's just pretty. It's just pretty. You get that beautiful vanilla lace perfume. You get all the creaminess from those marshmallows. You get that little bite from salty sea air. And her lavender is just sweet. It's not herbal. It's not floral. It's like all right, well, because it is herbal and floral if you want to call it, but it's sweet. There's nothing harsh about it. It's very sweet and relaxing and just beautiful. Beautiful. This one would be a repurchase for me. However, I still have a lot left. I'm just saying. This will be noted on my spreadsheet that this one's a winner and I love it and I would purchase it again. Okay. Which one of these is the one I did not like? This one. And I was a little shocked that I didn't like it. But yeah, I did not like this. And that is a Sherlock Study. This is a rich, luxurious aroma of worn leather, suede, and rosewood, touched with a complimentary hint of aged library books. And I'll tell you what I think the note is in here that I don't like. I think it's the rosewood. Yeah. This one I actually, and I've never done this with a sassy girl scent. I've done it with other scents. I had to take this out of my warmers. I was like, no. It was, I think it's the rosewood. I feel like I've had other scents from other people, other vendors with rosewood in it, and I'm pretty sure it's the rosewood that I don't care for. Not only that, this was so very on top. I could smell it right now. It was strong. You really got that leather, and you really got the suede. With that rosewood. It for me it was too much. Um I like to see leather incense and I like to see suede in scent notes, but I like them to be more of a complement to another scent note. Okay, I don't want it to be the scent note. It's for me, my nose doesn't like that. And that combined with the rosewood in here, yeah, this one was not for me. And that's Sherlock Study. So I will mark that on my spreadsheet. Now, Silence in the Library. Completely different. Loved it. This is old paper, antique woodwork, vanilla perfume, and cedar desks. So this did give you a vintage vibe of an old library, and, you know, lots of old wood. But the vanilla perfume in here just made it pretty. But behind that beautiful vanilla scent, you could smell old wood in like just almost like a dustiness to it. It was pretty. This is very beautiful. Yeah, you got that paper note, old paper. So you know how like when you open up a book that's maybe been on a shelf for 20 years, it's got the paper has a smell to it. You picked that up in here, but it didn't take over the scent. The vanilla perfume was the star here, and supporting it was these old vintage notes. That's what made this beautiful, and I absolutely love this one, and I believe I've got more of it, so I'm glad. All right, guys, that's it. That's what I melted last week. Clear standout fave for me right now, top of my head, is Milk of the Poppy. Even though the other scents I like, but that's, you know, what's that, that question game. You know, the first thing that comes to your mind. It's a split second thing. So, very first thing that comes to my mind when I ask the question, what was my favorite scent this week? That's exactly what comes to my mind is Milk of the Poppy. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I can't wait to order more of it, just so I know that I have it. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. I should have my teddy bees coming shortly. Who else? I have a Second and Spruce order out, and a very, very tiny Sassy Girl Aroma Haul order. I won't be filming that. I'll just tell you what it is. It is, I ordered 2 barrels of winter biscuits and a brittle of cranberry pie. Basically, I was just going to get the 2 winter biscuits. Love that scent, and I want to make sure I have it because I'm probably going to be melting what I have very soon. So I wanted to make sure I had enough. And she was I saw her say she was having trouble getting the oil, and that scared me. So when I saw that she was able to finally obtain it and pour it, I said, well, I'm gonna grab 2. So that's what I did. I won't be filming that. So yeah, that's it. I'm trying to think about other things I may put out there. I know I said I was going to try to do my top favorite, my top fragrances in each vendor, or maybe my favorite vendors, and then, you know, do a video on, like, you know, Sassy Girl, what are my faves here? What is my favorite teddy bees? What, you know, that comes down to time, right? So as soon as I could carve out time to look at my vendors, look at the scents, compile small lists of 5 to 10 cents on each, then the time to actually sit down and record, and the time to upload and mildly edit. You know, I don't do a lot of editing on my videos. So anyway, that's that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I appreciate the time you take out of your day, your lives, your busy schedule, and you watch a video I've uploaded. It means the world to me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Helps my channel grow. And you all have a great day, great night, great week, weekend, whenever you happen to be watching. And we will chat again real soon. Bye.